Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Janae of JanaeM.com. I go by the Millennial Money Minister. My official title is Financial Consultant. And this week we're talking about the search process for buying a new home. So this month, June, is National Home Ownership Month, and I've been sharing videos to help you prepare for home ownership. Now, being a financial professional, I come from the financial side, but also because of my experience buying a home and my connection to lenders and realtors, I've done my due diligence to make sure you're familiar with the housing and real estate side of things as well. So today we're talking about working with a home inspector. So this week is completely dedicated to knowing who you need to have on your team. Yesterday we talked about the benefits of working with a realtor, and so today I'll be going over 3 reasons why you should consider working with a home inspector. Now, a home inspector is usually somebody that you'll hire in the process after you decide to purchase a home, but before you complete the final paperwork. And that's because what a home inspector does is inspect your home. And if you find any issues with it, you have time in the contractual process to be able to get out of the deal if necessary, or negotiate for any issues that are found to be repaired. And so one of the reasons why you should consider working with an inspector is because they can help you uncover hidden issues with your home. So when you go out to view a home, you may not necessarily see surface level issues with your naked eye. And so what a home inspector does, because they're skilled at looking for problems, they can go beyond seeing what's on the surface, and they can go behind the scenes to make sure everything is the way it should be. And because they are trained to find problems, and they literally look at homes over and over and over again, they know exactly what to look for. They know, what's not typical in a home. And these are things that, because you're just someone who's kind of looking at the aesthetics or the appeal of a home or how nice a home looks, these are simple things that you can overlook. Now, the second reason why you should work with an inspector is an inspector is thorough, a good one. Thorough meaning they actually go under the home because they want to make sure that you have a solid foundation, and if there's anything that looks out of place or doesn't look like it is holding up well, they can bring those issues to light. Now, I know for me, when I bought my home, it was pretty much move-in ready for the most part, but there were some things such as rot in my doors that I didn't know to look for. I really didn't pay any attention to, and those are things that could have ate into my actual property. And so I was thankful to know that, and I was able to get that resolved right away. I also had some rot in one of my posts on my front porch, and so I was able to get that fixed as well. But what happens is, if you miss these things and overlook these things, what could have happened is that post could have rotted out, which could have caused the porch to collapse. And so that's the risk that you run when you don't hire an inspector. You miss out on some of those very critical things. And especially when you think about a home needs to have a solid foundation. And in order to have a solid foundation, you need to know how the structure of your home is, what's the condition of it, which leads me to number 3. Working with a home inspector helps you understand the true condition of your home. And so no matter what age your home is, even if there are items that are not critical and need to be fixed right away, what it can do is at least put it on your radar, and now that you're aware of it, you can work towards getting that maintenance done within the next few years. And so you can start planning for it and start saving for it, so that way it doesn't come as a shock or as a surprise. Now, a home inspection is an out-of-pocket cost, but very well worth it, because again, if you find out that something structurally is wrong with your home, or that your home and where it's located is prone to certain issues such as flooding and things of that nature, by finding out that sooner versus later, you can avoid, being in a home with these issues that you may not be prepared for. And so I know for me, I paid $500 for my inspection, and I got a nice, thoroughly done, well-written report that was provided to me after the inspection was done, and everything was to my liking, and I was able to find reputable contractors to come in, which my realtor helped me find. I was able to find contractors to come in and do the work that I needed done right then and there, and I filed that report away with my important documents, so that way, as I continue to go on in my journey as a homeowner, I know what actually needs to get done. So I would highly, highly recommend that you work with a home inspector. And with my course, I added a support component. So if you are in the process of preparing to buy a home, when you enroll in my course and you get access to our group, one of the things that I do is link people up with qualified professionals, whether it's a realtor, lender, inspector, so that way you don't have to go out and find one yourself, and you can work with someone who has a proven track record and comes highly recommended. You can find more about my course by going to bit.ly/the blueprint to home buying. You can also enroll there if you are someone who is looking to purchase a home for the first time and you want to make sure financially you have all your ducks in a row. So again, that's bit.ly/the blueprint to home buying, and I'll leave the link below this video. And thank you all for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you next time. Bye-bye.